Hey guys, DC Network here, coming at you with another video. Tomorrow, May 13th, is the highly anticipated release of the Ben 10 Complete Collection box set on DVD. This was announced a few months ago and is basically serving as our complete series box set for the original classic continuity of Ben 10. It's technically not the complete collection of Ben 10 because the Ben 10 reboot is missing, although I don't really have a huge problem with that. It's very clear that this box set is being targeted towards older audiences, you know, those kids who grew up in the 2000s and early 2010s, just like the other box sets we've been getting lately from Cartoon Network. But unfortunately, with this box set for Ben 10 The Complete Collection, it's being surrounded in controversy. If you guys haven't seen what's been going on, towards the end of last week and over the weekend, people have started to get this box set in early, and it turns out that Warner Brothers Discovery straight up lied about it. They straight up lied with what is on this box set. So if you don't know already, the Ben 10 Complete Collection box set is supposed to include all of the original series, all of Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, Omniverse, as well as Secret of the Omnitrix and Ben 10 Destroy All Aliens, which was really exciting to find out because this is going to be the first time that we've gotten the entirety of Ben 10 Omniverse on DVD. All of the original series, Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, were already available on DVD. Secret of the Omnitrix and Destroy All Aliens were available on DVD, but Ben 10 Omniverse never got all 80 episodes of its series, all 8 seasons on DVD. We got the first 3 seasons on DVD, then for seasons 4 and 5, for whatever reason, instead of including all 10 episodes in those seasons, Cartoon Network decided to include 5 for each DVD release, so basically we're missing half of season 4, half of season 5, all of season 6, 7, and 8 on DVD. So this is going to be our first opportunity to own the entirety of Ben 10 Omniverse on DVD, and it turns out that isn't the case, as people who have gotten this box set early have noticed that half of season 4 of Ben 10 Omniverse is missing, half of season 5 is missing, and all of season 6, 7, and 8 is missing as well, meaning that essentially what this is a repackage of the DVDs that were released 10 years ago when Ben 10 Omniverse was on the air. That inherently, you might be saying, okay, that's rather disappointing, but where is the false advertisement? Where are you saying they lied? Where does that come into play? Well, 2 things. Number 1, this is called the Ben 10 Complete Collection. It says there's over 200 episodes of the series in this box set. You would presume the complete collection, since they're showing off, you know, the original series, Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, Omniverse, would mean that all of those respective series are in the box set. You might say to yourself, DC Network, but you're inferring that. Does it actually say anywhere that all of Omniverse is included? And yes, it does. I do not have the box set in hand personally. Mine is going to be delivered tomorrow, but I will be returning it shortly after it's delivered because why do I need this anymore? We'll get into that a little bit later. Someone who has the box set, shout out to CN Schedules for posting this picture on Twitter, but essentially this box set is so big that it comes with 2 DVD cases, and on the back of each DVD case they have a little description of each series, you know, the original series, Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and Omniverse, and it tells you how many episodes are in each series on the back of the box, so you know how many episodes are in each case. And when you look at Ben 10 Omniverse, as you can see in this image here, it says 80 episodes, and it comes with 40. So it straight up says on the packaging that there is 80 episodes of Ben 10 Omniverse, yet this box set only has half of them. That is straight up false advertising. That is straight up a lie. I do not understand how this happened. I do not understand what is going on exactly. I don't know if this was an oversight somewhere. I don't understand at all what is going on. This is supposed to be the complete collection, the complete original continuity on DVD for the first time because we never got the other half of Omniverse. It says that it's in this box set, but when you get it, surprise, it's not there. I just can't fathom what is going on here. I know we've had instances in the past as well with other complete series box sets from Cartoon Network missing certain episodes. Like, for example, I know the big one is with Ed and Eddie, that complete series box set that came out alongside Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends for the 30th anniversary. It's straight up missing all of the holiday specials as well as missing the big picture show. So yeah, it's technically not the complete series of Ed and Eddie because it's missing a handful of episodes for those holiday specials, and it's missing the finale of the show in the big picture show. That to me is an unfortunate situation, but it's not as egregious as this. This straight up says it includes all of Omniverse, and it does not. It includes half of it. With Ed and Eddie, the complete series box set, nowhere on that box set does it say it includes the big picture show. It's unfortunate that it's not there. Should it be there? Absolutely. It wouldn't take that much for them to throw in an extra disc with the big picture show on it, but nevertheless, that's an unfortunate situation, but they didn't lie about it on the box. They didn't say, hey, the big picture show's in this box set, but it's just not. In this case, they straight up said all 80 episodes of Omniverse are here, and they are not. I just don't understand what is going on here. Like, it's just unfathomable to me of a situation to be in, because number one, I was so hyped for this box set. As you guys know, watching this channel for however long you've been watching it for, I am a huge fan of Ben 10. It's my favorite series Cartoon Network has ever come out with. I have all of the original series. I have all of Alien Force. I have all of Ultimate Alien on DVD. I have Secret of the Omnitrix on DVD. I have Destroy All Aliens on DVD. I have Alien Swarm on Blu-ray, and I have Race Against Time on DVD. I have what I can have of Omniverse. You know, I have volumes 1 through 3, which are the first 3 seasons of the show. I have Duel of the Duplicates, and I have Galactic Monsters, which unfortunately, like I said before, only include half of season 4 and half of season 5 respectively. I do not own the rest of Omniverse because there is straight up no way to do so. So when this box set first leaked out there that it was coming, I was so excited for it. Finally, after 10 plus years of Omniverse being off the air, this is the 11th year this fall of when Omniverse was canceled. After 11 years of this show being off the air, I can finally own all of Omniverse. I can finally have the complete collection of Ben 10 within my home media collection. And it turns out that that's not the case. We're just re-releasing the discs that we did before with some new packaging, a new, bow on it, so to speak. But in reality, it's not all there. I just don't understand how this happened and what went wrong here. Like, this is clearly an instance of them being cheap, right? Just reproducing the old DVDs they already made. And I've seen people say, oh, it's not surprising that they're doing this because, they're being cheap. They don't want to actually put these other episodes on disc. They've done this with other stuff before. And it's like, well, with Ed and Eddie and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, just as 2 examples here, both of which never had their full series on DVD, right? Like, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends only had the first 3 seasons on DVD, and Ed and Eddie only had the first 2 seasons on DVD, at least here in the US. I know in other parts of the world they had a lot more of Ed and Eddie on DVD. But nevertheless, for those complete series box sets, they had to produce brand new DVDs for the rest of the seasons of those respective shows. Why is that not being done here with Ben 10 Omniverse? I don't know. All I can tell you right now is I, for one, am pretty pissed off at this. Number one, I was excited for this box set release, as I said before. I was excited to finally get to own Ben 10 Omniverse on DVD, as I'm sure many of you were as well. I've seen a lot of people on Reddit complaining about this, and rightfully so. We should be complaining about this, but I just don't understand how you straight up say there's 80 episodes on the packaging and they're just not there. Like, how do you say it's in the box, but then you get the box and it's just not there? One of 2 things is going to happen going forward. Either Warner Brothers Discovery ignores this situation completely, they don't do anything about it, they don't say anything about it, they don't refund people their money, they don't give us, a new box set release with the rest of it, or we complain loud enough and maybe Warner Brothers Discovery puts a statement out there and says, hey, we messed up. If you bought this, we will be sending you a new box set because it's missing half of what we told you supposed to be in there for Ben 10 Omniverse. We apologize for any inconvenience this has caused. We apologize for the confusion. We're going to stop selling the original release of this box set and we're going to sell a repackaged version that has the rest of Omniverse inside. One of those 2 things is going to happen here, and if I had to put money on it, it's going to be the first of which. It's going to be the former. They're not going to care. They're not going to say anything about this, but if I were you, and the reason why I'm making this video is because we should be complaining about this. We need to complain about this situation because this is straight up unacceptable. It's one thing if they announce this complete collection and on the back of it, it says it includes 40 episodes of Omniverse and not the whole thing. Yeah, that's disappointing. Is it false advertising? No, they say it on the box. Is it a little sketchy though that they call this the complete collection with half of one of the shows missing? Yeah, it is. But at the end of the day, they're telling you on the packaging, hey, half of Omniverse is missing here. What can we do? In this case though, it says it's the complete collection. It says 80 episodes of Omniverse are in the box. That's straight up lying. That is straight up false advertising. That is illegal. You are not allowed to do that. So Warner Brothers Discovery should be paying for this. They should send everybody who bought this box set either their money back, or even better yet, they should release the rest of Omniverse on DVD in this box set and put out a new version of said box set. I just, again, can't even begin to fathom how this happened. I just don't know where someone screwed up on this. Clearly, this was always meant to not include all of Omniverse, so I'm assuming what happened is whoever did the packaging design was like, okay, let's do this really cool like text blurb for each series. We'll say how many episodes are in each show, and they weren't aware of the fact that we're not including all of Omniverse because, it's a complete series box set. Why wouldn't you include all of the show? Why would you call it a complete collection if half of one of the shows is missing. I don't blame the person who did the packaging for this debacle. I blame Warner Brothers Discovery for straight up omitting half of Omniverse from this collection. Again, this is an absolute mess of a situation. I am beyond annoyed, beyond frustrated at this. Again, I did order the box set, as I said before, just to get the other half of Omniverse that I'm currently missing. I will be returning this box set because there is literally no reason for me to be spending $100 on this thing for stuff I already own when you said there's more on it, then there's not. Unfortunately, Warner Brothers Discovery here took something that was highly anticipated, something that people were excited about, and completely fumbled it. They completely ruined this situation, and it's rather unfortunate to be seeing. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about all this. Did you purchase the Ben 10 Complete Collection on DVD? And if you did, will you be returning it now that you know that half of Omniverse is missing? Do you agree with me that Warner Brothers Discovery needs to do something about this? This is just straight up illegal. You cannot say something is in a box and it's just straight up not there. That is false advertising. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this from DC Network. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.